That's good. So I don't know why these things be on like delay so much. Like, ooh. I'm sure everybody hates this that goes live dealing with the making sure you went live and stuff. Every time you hit that button, all the crafters, I'm sure they hate that part. Finding themselves and all of that. But it is what it is, right? Okay. Yep. So what's going on? How's everyone's evening? How's everything going? Is the weather good where you at? Well, we got a little bit of rain. Well, last night we had some serious thunderstorm. That thunderstorm was shaking up the house, honey. My dog was barking and it was terrible. But thank God there was no flooding. So, good for that. But, hey Jay. So tonight we just gonna make a little simple Designs by Anita sent me this cute little cutting board, and I figured I would make something with it. We're gonna make like a little cute, hi Sue, we're gonna make a cute little, I'm gonna put cookies on it and do something with it. But I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to go. 104 degrees. Ooh, child. At 5 o'clock at night. Hey, Denise. What's up, girl? I'm not going to complain. I think it's like 80 something right now. But it's been in the 90s and muggy, and the humidity been in the 90s too. Yes, I'm going to use this little cutting board that Designs by Anita sent me. She makes 3D prints and she has these cute little boards. So I'm going to use this to make a little cookie like tray. No, not real cookies, fake cookies. Every once in a while I do make real stuff on the channel though. But I'm going to use this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a piece of this vinyl that I had bought the other day that we used on the hand sanitizer. Y'all, I'm getting my $1.49 worth out of this piece of vinyl, and I'm gonna put it on the I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna put it on here because it like the background is a little plain. I wanted to do like a doily type thing. Hi Jewel. Hi KK. What's up Ivy? And and I don't have a doily that was small enough for this, and I was kind of gonna do one out of clay, but I couldn't get the clay to get like thin enough where it would still look good. So I was like, you know what, I got this vinyl right here. Hey Tammy, why not put it to use? Hey Ada. Oh, but the only thing about this is peeling it. It makes you look like a fool. But guys, I've been waiting for y'all to send me some ideas. I haven't gotten any ideas. I mean, I got some, but I could always use more extra ones. Alright, now to center this nicely. Let's see. Okay, I got my little scraping thing here just so I don't get no bubbles underneath. And we did it. Alright, that looks good. I'm gonna put that over there. So I'm gonna make tiny cookies, so the cookies have to be pretty small to fit on there. So I think I'm only gonna get like maybe 9 cookies. I wanted to do a dozen, but I don't think it's gonna fit. So I'm not gonna do a dozen. Hi Brenda Lee. But I'm going to also be using this mold for a little bit of texture. Do you need this? No, you don't need this. But this is one of my favorite little molds because it is very versatile. So I'm going to take some of this. These are, Lord, I can't talk. I just took some dried up clay and I cut it up to have like, let me show you. Let me put some right here. So it'll be like little chocolate chunks. Like that. Oh, so I can make my chocolate cookie. I'm going to make a chocolate chip cookie. And then I'm going to make a chocolate chip cookie. I'm going to make a vanilla cookie with pink icing. And then I was thinking I'm going to make like a regular cookie but with just like icing on it. But here we go. So I'm just gonna take some cookie dough colored clay, and I'm not gonna like roll it out or anything. I'm just gonna go, you're gonna see, I'm just gonna smash it with my finger, and then I'm gonna cut it out. Hold on, let me make sure I'm in. And then I'm gonna cut it out. You're gonna see. So this is like this is not the cookie dough color. This is more like a cafe con leche type one. So I'm going to take a little bit of clay. I should measure it just so they could be nice and let's use it. Let's not use that. Let's use this. Let's use what's her name? I can't think of. My brain is a mess today. Debbie's Bright Ideas. She likes to use these measuring spoons. And I'm going to use a measuring spoon too. See what's up with this. Alright, so I'm going to take some of these little bit of crumbs. And I'm just going to throw it in there. Like that. And then I'm going to take my clay ball. I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to smash it a little bit. And then I'm going to put it in there and smash it a little bit more. Just so that it picks up the texture of the cookie that's in there. But then I'm going to take my little round cookie cutter and I'm going to cut it out. Because I want my cookies to kind of be in a uniform shape. So, here go one cookie. So, I'm going to do this again. So if you want to get your things to be uniform, get you some measuring cups and measuring spoons. And that's one way to get, and it's easy. You can find that at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take some of this chunky stuff here. And I'm going to press it down. Hold on, I got too many things going on. I'm going to press it down like this. And then I'm going to go in there and press it down again. Just because I want that cookie texture. And then I'm going to take my cutter. Because I want the cookies to all be the same size. Alright, there go another chocolate chip cookie. And we're just going to keep on going and make one more. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough space to make I wanted to make 12, but I would have had to make the cookies too small. And honey, so I was gonna say, you don't need that mold. If you want to make a texture on your cookie, get you a brush and you can make the texture on your clay. You could get a piece of aluminum foil that you rolled up. You could use that as texture. So do you need this mold? No, but I just love this mold. It's like one of my favorite molds. And I'm always making cookies. I done made all kinds, every kind of cookie you could think of I made with this mold. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of smashing here. So if y'all want to get these little cookie boards designed by Yanita, you could send her a DM and order them from her. She makes them in, I think, 2 sizes. I don't remember what the sizes are, but look, I can make another cookie, but I'm not. Okay, so we got those 3 cookies. So now we're going to move on to our, but I'm not going to use the, no, I'm not going to use this because I want to use a different color clay. So what's up with y'all? What y'all cooking tonight? I know it's summer. People don't like cooking in the summer. It's too hot for cooking and stuff like that. And I totally get it. Alright, so I'm going to get my little, which I should have took out already, but I didn't. I'm going to get out my little, because I want to make some cookies. Who's barbecuing? What y'all? Yeah, I know some people love summer because they love to barbecue. That's their excuse for barbecuing everything. They could cook outside instead of cooking inside where it's hot. Alright, so this is going to be like a sugar cookie with some cream on top. I'm just going to cut out 3. Three cookies. Okay. And of course it's going to be pink. Maybe I should have used another color instead of pink, because there's a lot of pink on there already. But I already got the pink. And I don't have purple, so I'm going to use pink. But I'm going to round these cookies out a little bit because they're just too, you know. So I'm going to just smash them down a little bit so they won't be so perfectly. Just want them a little bit more. But can't smash them too much because then I won't have room. Alright, so now I'm going to put these to the side. And I'm going to get me some pink. I know we got a lot of pink going on there, but he barbecues year round. Yeah, I know a lot of people, they don't want to be inside, you know, cooking and stuff. They be like, throw it on the grill, throw it on the grill. Keep the heat outside. I can't. I don't have an outside. I live in an apartment. I mean, I do have an outside, but I can't just go out there and barbecue. If I could, I would. I haven't even had no barbecue in a long time. Somebody got to invite me to their house. Alright, so now I need 3 centers. And I'm going to use this side. It's just a little bit smaller than that one. So I'm going to get that. Alright, got my 3 centers. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to smash them down a little bit. Come back to Florida. Oh no, girl, it's too hot out there. Ooh, child, y'all don't never cool down over there. It is too hot. Even over here is winter, y'all blazing over there still. Nah, I can't. So I'm going to put that on the center of my cookie. I don't know. I like the 4 seasons. Like, I know some people don't like winter. Honestly, I like winter. I don't like the snow and the ice and stuff. I could live without that part. But the winter, the cold. Alright, so I'm going to go make like a little bit of an indent in here just to make it look like, what they call those cookies? I can't think of the name of them. So we're going to do that. You got to do it very lightly because if 60-degree weather wind, it'll never get no 60 over there. I mean, I know my aunt used to tell me, now this was back in the day, it used to get cold like 30 degrees and stuff, but I don't think that happens anymore. No place really gets warm, cold anymore. Okay, unless Mother Nature want to act up, then it, she could do whatever she want. Okay, we're gonna put that. Oop, oop. So you gotta do this lightly because the clay is so soft. It wants to like rub. What do you call these cookies again? I can't even think of the name of them. Alright, I'm going to put sprinkles on these too. Let's do that right now while we here. I'm just using tacky glue. I'm just put a little drop. 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 Yes. I like spring and fall. That's my weather. Spring and fall. Give me some spring and some fall. And then after that, I'm good. Summer it gets too hot, and sometimes in the winter, just the snow and the ice is really what I don't like. Because I don't like to drive in that stuff, Now, if I had a husband and he could drive in it, I wouldn't care. But, going to work and stuff, driving in ice and snow, that's not fun. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of sprinklies on here. Not too much because I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to put some to the side right here. And I'm just going to put one there. I don't even like driving. If I didn't have to, I always say if I was to hit the lottery, the first thing I'm getting me is a driver. I'm getting me a driver. I don't like driving at all. Let me see what's going on with these colors here. Give me some colors. Alright, so we got one cookie. And now let's put some sprinklies on this one. I hate driving. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Hold on, give me a yellow. And let's do this. Go another cookie. So yeah, if y'all want to get some clay, if y'all want to get some of these, this is too big. These are very small pieces of sprinkles. They're perfect for this little cookie. Wait, what? What is going on here? I need a yellow. Alright, and that's 3 cookies. Well, 6 cookies. Then we're going to shade them and all of that. So I'm going to make like, what do you call those cookies? Y'all see. Like the fall cookies. Of course. Like molasses. Like some molasses cookies with some icing. I'm going to make some of those. Yeah, guys. So if you want to make you some chocolate chip chunks, just dry out some clay. I got a whole video on that. Dry out some clay and cut it up. And there you go. And don't throw out all your dried out clay. Save that. And you could use that as well for little crunchies on a fake cake or cookies or whatever. I have a tutorial on it on my page if you want to check it out on how to do that. Oh, I'm about to spill this again. I just like to keep everything in its place. Okay, so now I'm going to get some brown clay. Hey, Margarita. Hey, Shatika. I said Shatika. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I know you don't have to be here. And I appreciate your support. And still waiting for some ideas from you guys. Okay, So I'm going to use this again because it's my favorite. Like I said, and I'm going to use, what's this? A teaspoon measuring spoon. And I'm going to roll it out. And then I'm going to press it down a little bit. And I want to get a good impression here. Let me see. Oh, this right here look good. That's why I like this cookie mold, because of the impressions. But there's something else you could use instead of this, but I didn't take it out. But I will share. See how that looks? Let me see. You see how that texture on there is? Like, I don't have to go through all the trouble of making that texture. I could just, use the mold. So now I'm going to get my cookie cutter again. Because, I want them all to be the same size. And I'm going to put that there like that. And then, like, we might not even be here for an hour tonight, my people. I'm going to, not that it even matters about this measuring, because I'm cutting it out. But if you want to make uniform things, that's the best way to do it. Measure it out. In a measuring spoon. Or if you make characters and you want to make a leg or something and you want the legs to be the same size, use a measuring spoon, like a half a cup, a third of a cup, or whatever, and then you'll know that you're going to get an exact measurement for your legs, for your characters. Well, you know what? I wanted to smash this out a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to smash it down, and I'm going to go back in. I'm going to try to go back in that corner and get me some good texture. Anybody binge watching anything on TV? I haven't found anything that I really want to binge watch. I think I watched it all. Or maybe they just not giving anything good. Because, in the summer, ain't really nothing good on TV. Go another cookie. Yeah, girl, Judy, I don't blame you, girl. Like in the winter, as soon as it turns winter, like I just get stressed out thinking about when I watch the weather and they talk about, tomorrow flurries or a storm. You know how they get on your nerve because a storm is coming. They know a storm is coming, right? But they start like a week ahead. Oh, the storm, so now I'm stressed out for a whole week waiting for this darn storm to come because I gotta drive in it. And half of the time, you know what? It don't even be no real storm. It don't even really snow. They just like to stress you out because they do a good job at that, stressing people out. Because I'll be stressed out. If I had a husband or somebody to drive me back and forth to work, I wouldn't care. It could storm all day and night. But I'm the one who got to drive in that bad boy. And it scares me. Thank you, Peggy. Okay, so now I'm going to take these right here, these cookies, and I'm going to put a little bit of icing on them. And I'm going to use this little piece of paper right here. It's already a waste of paper, so might as well use it. And I'm just going to take a brush, right? But I'm going to take most of the paint off, and I'm just going to brush it lightly just to give it like icing on it. I don't want too much icing. I still want to see like the little cracks and stuff. You know those molasses cookies that you get with a little bit of icing on top? It just makes it just that little bit of sweetness on your cookie. Just tap it. I'm just basically like tapping. I'm not even, because you don't want the paint to go in the, oh, I forgot to show you. I used slick paint because it's a little bit thick, and I didn't want to use regular paint and then it get too watery and get it all up in my cracks. Okay, so that's it. That's our cookie. I'm gonna rearrange them because I don't want them to go in that order. So I'm gonna put this over here. The cutting board is from Designs by Yanira. She 3D prints them. She's on Facebook. I could post a link after we finish here. Oh. And you can send her. She makes them in a couple of sizes. So, and she'll hook you up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of shading on the chocolate chip cookie, just so it could look, you know, baked. Wait, because I don't want none of that powder to get on my, you know what, that's not dark enough. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of shading on here, just a little. See, it looks a little bit baked compared to the other one. I'm gonna need to get me a new brown. I've been using that brown up so much. It got a hole in it. Remarkably, what? I can't see the other. Hold on. Remarkably Bright Creatures on Netflix. I need to watch something. Like when I'm crafting, I like to watch true crime, but sometimes I feel like I done watched all the true crime. You know, especially since the fall season is not here yet, so they don't really like give any like new ones, so you like watching the old ones. But I like watching true crime. You know what I've been watching lately? Lockup. You know Lockup, where the people are locked up in jail? I've been watching that. And I've been watching another show called Jail. I don't know why I be watching those shows, but it's just something different, I guess. I watch true crime and see the crime happen, and then I go to lock up in jail and watch the people who did it. I don't know what's going on there. Bro, for real. Hey, Raymond. How you doing? I was kind of wanted to put some texture on the pink, but I'm scared. So I'm going to leave it alone because it got glue. It has glue on it, and I didn't want to mess with the glue. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to put these. No, let's do the chocolate chips. Going to go at the top. Or should I, no, oh my God, it's starting to get stuck on the thing. And put these down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Right? Because I'm about to glue them down. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, thank you, Tootie. I'm gonna have to send you a container of fake chocolate chip cookies so you could keep on your counter to go with your cake. So yeah, so I'm gonna glue it down now. So I didn't forget to glue my plug in my glue gun this time. All right. Even though you should let your cookies dry out a little bit, but for the sake of time and this live, I'm gonna just glue everything down. Thanks. It's Danny Nicole. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on there. Now you can make whatever cookies you like, but these are the ones that I was thinking would look good on here. So like I said, if you can, let the cookies dry a little bit, because then they get all deformed. Hold on, because I don't want to mess these up. So I gotta, okay, let me take it out. Oh, okay, cool. Because if not, I will mess them up. Yeah, so that's what I've been watching. Lock Up and Jail. Like, what the heck? Uh-oh. Alright. It's just a little something you could put on your tier tray. You know, a little cookie action. You can make cinnamon raisin. You can do all kinds of cookies. So now I got a little bowl that matches the vinyl. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but this is all I have. Yeah, peanut butter cookies. Girl, I be watching nonstop. I be watching LA. They be in wherever they go, I watch. Cause it's wild. You see the way they be making like food, their own food, like concoctions to eat and stuff. They like save this and save the girl. They be making their own alcohol with apples. Every once in a while, they do a random search and they go into a person's cell and take all the apples. You see a whole stash of apples. That's because they're about to get ready to make some alcohol. All right, so I got a little flour here. I'm trying to get all these glue. Why is glue so stringy and, you know? I'm gonna put a little flour on there. I found a little hot pink flour. I'm just gonna put right there. Gotta hold it down, make sure it don't come off. And guys, that's our project. Like I told you it was gonna probably be here for too long, but hold on, let me look. That's it. Can't really even see it that good. Let's go back over here. So yeah, this is easy to make. And like I said, I'm gonna leave the link to Yanira's page so you can order some of these. And you can make, this is a small one, but she does have this in a larger size, and you could use larger cookies. And but I really wanted to make 12, but it didn't fit in here, so I'll just like forget it. So yes, I'm thinking about, as I'm doing the 30-day live, that I might put some of the stuff that I finished making on my Etsy shop if you guys want to buy it, because then I'm going to have too much stuff at my house that I'm really not going to do anything with. So I might put these in my Etsy shop, or if you're interested, you could just send me a message, probably on Facebook, because you can't send messages on YouTube, and let me know. But this is it, guys. And I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. You have any questions? And I need some ideas. Send me some ideas, people. Don't be afraid. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make, whatever you ask for, because if I don't have the capability, if I can't make it, I ain't gonna lie and say I can make it, because I can't. I'm gonna just make a fool out myself. But send me some ideas, okay? So anyway, guys, I just want to thank you for joining me tonight, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Y'all stay safe, stay out the heat, stay away from places that flood, and if you see high water, do not think you could drive through that, because that water could take you far, far and away. So just be careful out there, people. This weather this year has been really crazy, and I don't want anyone to get hurt, and I want to see y'all again at my live. And I just want to thank you again. And God bless you guys. And I will see you mañana. See you tomorrow. Good night.